Hi, I'd like to talk about two books which are now available. One is called Wolf Magic Power, the other is called The Devil, His Deals in Hell. I'll talk about Wolf Magic Power first. It's available from We Avant Media Limited. It's available as a paperback. It's a really fabulous book to buy, okay? It brings really powerful shamanism and occultism together, okay? Which means that you can really learn to be empowered and to take in the spirit of the wolf within yourself. Think of it as a sort of qigong, as a sort of exercise, sort of Western qigong exercise part of it. And you also have part of it which is, incredibly powerful occultism, which can learn you to work magic to get those things that you want in life, and don't just things natural things. Think of things like wealth and power and love and all those things that you really want. You can get these things in life using the magic from Wolf Magic Power, the book. Okay, and like I said, it's incredibly diverse because it shows you this occultism using various different, very powerful wolf deities, which in the book we use as servitors. That means they are our magical servants. Okay, they have to do what we want them to do, and it shows you how to do this and how to frame the spell properly, because each of these deities all has their own way of thinking. Okay, they all have their own intelligence. That's why they're so useful to us. Okay, and so it also teaches you about using servitors as well. Okay, and that's a really important part of occultism too. But people get a lot simply by practicing these things and by bringing the magical power and the power of the wolf within them, because magic has a good transformational ability for people. Okay, it makes people better and improves people. It's part of why people practice it. It's not just about people wanting to have the power to do things, using magic to help them get what they want, which of course is very important. And of course, people also use it for internal things as well. You can use magic to make yourself happier and all types of things like that. Yeah, there's many things you can do like that. Okay, I'll now move on to the book The Devil, His Deals in Hell. This is a very important book. That's available from We Avant Media as well. That's called The Devil, His Deals in Hell. And this book is basically, it tells you the world's largest conspiracy. And that is that humans aren't really the humans that are intended to be. We're not the humans that we started out at, okay? So what we are really is part demonic, is what I would say. But don't think of this as completely bad, because we still have free will. We have the free will to do what we want out of life. But it also helps to show some of the fallacies, okay, about religion, because some of the fallacies people have about the devil is that either he doesn't exist, or that these demonic entities only hurt people who are bad, and actually that's not the case at all. In the book The Devil, His Deals in Hell, you'll find there's many historical sources and much historical information there of people being abducted and taken away. Now when I mean abducted and taken away, I don't mean space aliens. Okay, what we're talking about when we're saying the devil and demons, what we're actually talking about more like a parallel dimension alongside ours. That's not to say that people don't sell their soul to the devil, because actually people do, and there's proof of that in the book, proof that many people have sold their soul to the devil and what benefits they got. Okay, so we're looking at sort of famous people and things like this, from the past, and what benefits they got from selling their soul. And it also describes a little bit of hell itself, okay, what this other realm, this other dimension is like if you end up going there. And it's actually, I built up a complete picture of it using various different religions, because you'd think, okay, these pictures of hell don't really fit together. Actually they do, but what they do find when you put them together is you get a much more complete picture. Don't just think of the Christian idea where you've got lots of fire and brimstone, and that you have different levels and different sort of gates and demons in charge of these gates. It's so much more to it than that, yeah. And it also gives you a description of what some of these demons look like, and also many historical events and also folklore as well, of people meeting demons and where you can meet them at which times and things like this, because it turns out the devil really is very big on publicity. Okay, I suppose that's why he's not just, I suppose, gets way more publicity than God does, but he's really good at publicity, so a lot of these things really sort of tend to work for him to some extent. Although what I also realised when I wrote the book is that the publicity probably also works against them as well. So I think on the whole it's maybe working more against them than for them. And the reason for this is, what I worked out is that the devil can't really see goodness. So if he does something, and it has a lot of badness to it. He won't see if it has more good to it. He doesn't see the balance. He's only able to see the bad in things, okay? But the book really shows you the link between hell and earth. And when I mean link, I don't just mean a slight link. I mean trading, selling, things like this. It's sort of like we're a trading partner, but we're also at war. That's what it's sort of like, okay? With most people being completely unaware of all this trade and things that goes on between hell and earth, okay? And this book tells you all this. It's a really great book to buy, and that's called The Devil, His Deals in Hell, and that's available from Wavamp Media. In fact, they both are. They're both available as paperbacks, and all you have to do is to go to Wavamp Media, which is www.waveampmedia.co.uk, and then you can look at the books. All you have to do is to click on the covers, and you can get a full description of the books, okay? And that is www.waveampmedia.co.uk, and the name of the books are Wolf Magic Power and The Devil, His Deals in Hell.